Hello, Lakeview family. Hello, Facebook. Good to see you today. First of all, we want to thank everyone that has been supporting us during this pandemic, watching our services online virtually week after week after week, which we're going to continue to do. We were doing online services prior to the pandemic, but of course, we've increased our ability to do so and in a better way. So we're encouraging you today to be ready, because after the stay-at-home order was lifted yesterday, let's start over. It wasn't lifted yesterday. It's lifted coming Friday. Yeah. Okay. Hello, Lakeview Fellowship Church family. Hello, Facebook friends. So good to see you today.
Yeah.
And all of our friends and family that have been watching us online, we just want to thank you, first of all, for watching week after week during this time of a pandemic, virtually going online with all of our services on Thursday evening and on Sunday mornings. But we want to encourage you to be ready, to be making plans. This Friday, our state yesterday has made the ruling to be known before all in our state that there is going to be a lifting of the stay-at-home order on Friday. We're moving into phase 1, which is a safer to stay home order. So in that aspect, part of phase 1 is that places of worship can begin to move back toward having public services. So in that case, the encouragement was to either do outdoor services or to maintain a 6-foot distance inside the building and to maintain the social distancing measures. And you have to wear your mask. Yeah. There's no way around that according to the law. So we're encouraging you to bring your mask. This Sunday, though, is a time for us to come back together. We're starting out slowly, of course, and always people's health is at the top of the priority list. Yeah. So we're following every measure to the T. So we have set up sanitation areas in all areas of the building. The bathrooms, all ministry areas, the foyer area. There is sanitizer ready for people to wash their hands. We want to encourage you, make sure, again, to bring your mask. You have to bring your mask. At the same time, we also want to give you an encouragement that we are moving forward, but we have to assess this from week to week because of this order. The order at this time is 50% capacity of the building, but when you start maintaining 6-foot distances between seating, no matter how big the church is, when you start doing that, it's almost impossible to meet those conditions if you operate the same that you always have. So in that case, we're going to be assessing things on a regular basis. But for this week, we are going to be coming into the sanctuary. We've completely redesigned the seating order inside the sanctuary to maintain 6 foot between each row. But also there's individual markings on the floor that will allow everyone to maintain a safe 6-foot distance between each other. And also, families are allowed to sit together. So in some areas of the sanctuary, you don't have to maintain 6 feet as long as there are people in your immediate family in your row. So we're encouraging you to get your family ready. We are going to start back, but we're going to be very cautious as we do so, knowing how people are concerned. So as weeks do come about in time ahead, with the increase, because it'll probably start back slow. Some people will be cautious coming back. Some people are ready to run in the door this Sunday. But at the same time, we're going to one service to begin with because we can't meet all the criteria. So we're going to do a 10:30 a.m. service, our morning worship service as usual. We'll continue to go online, but the children will immediately go to children's church with our children's church director and an aide to help in the classroom each week. So also, our Sunday school class for the youth will continue to be online at 9:30. Dawn Kane, our youth pastor, which has been bringing that forth on each Sunday, lives in Delaware, and there's still a state of emergency in Delaware, and the state line crossing doesn't permit her to be able to come or for us to go there. So in that case, she's going to continue to come forth at 9:30 on Sunday mornings online. But for the 10:30 service, we'll be meeting here in the sanctuary as adults, and all the children will be dismissed. The teens will meet with us here in the sanctuary as well. But we will make an assessment on a week-to-week basis. If our attendance increases where we can't meet those conditions of 6 foot inside the sanctuary, we may have to do an overflow area with a television to broadcast the service as well, so that you can be with your friends and your family as well, but maybe not in the sanctuary. But also taking into account that we may take a portable system at times if we increase until the measure's lifted. If it's a nice day on a Sunday, maybe go outside and do a lawn chair service outside and do a special service in the parking lot. We'll do things accordingly for parking and for the measurement distances as well, because even outside you have to maintain that 6 foot distance and wear your mask when you're congregating. But we encourage you, get your family ready. Are you excited?
I'm really excited to see all of your smiling faces, just like I said yesterday or Saturday.
We're getting our days and nights mixed up all the time because we're on the go. It's been a whole lot going on these last few weeks.
It has
been a whole lot.
Crazy, but we are
doing
through.
it. And the Lord is helping us, and we're excited about getting back. We came out here early this morning after getting the news yesterday to get this sanctuary back in order and ready to go. We'll be meeting with our council and our leaders on Saturday at 11 o'clock to kind of go over the ramifications and the details of how we have to maintain things, and even entering the building and in the foyer area and all of those kind of things, so that we maintain the distance and to understand the ramifications of meeting the criteria. The Bible does say we're to follow the laws of the land. So we're going to do our best to make sure that everyone is following that criteria and encouraging them every step of the way to do so.
And to keep them safe.
And to keep
you safe. That's important.
Again, of course, we know those that are on a high tier level of getting this virus and not doing so well with it, as it's been told. If someone that's elderly, conditions that are going on in their life, we want to encourage you. We will continue to come into your home. We'll continue to send out the emails to those that don't have Facebook so that they can watch the videos that have been recorded. So these are all things that we're going to continue to do in this process. But we encourage you, if you have any symptoms, we don't want anyone coming with symptoms. We don't want anyone leery and concerned and all those kind of things. And we also, for your safety and for the safety of others, we don't want to pass any contagious virus along to anyone else. So, but if you're well and ready to go, we're excited that you're able to come this weekend, and we want you to come. And your family is always a priority, and your safety. And we'll do everything we can to maintain that safety protocol during this time. So we invite you to come this weekend. Invite a friend and family member to come along if you would like to. And we'll get back to the grind of trying to have some public services, but yet going online for those that may be a little more cautious of coming back right away. So be encouraged. We love you. Be talking about this with your family and what your decision would be as far as coming to service this weekend. And be encouraged today that you're not going to hurt our feelings if you want to wait another week or two before you come back. That is up to you. You pray about it and trust the Lord with it. But we're believing that the Lord is going to minister to us and encourage us along the way. And we're going to continue to trust Him in all the details. But let's pray for those that may be still suffering with the virus, people that have contracted it recently, people that are still hospitalized, because we know it hasn't stopped. The trend is that we have met the condition of the 14 days in our state of decline. That doesn't mean that someone is not still contracting the disease, because they still are on a daily basis. So the protocol is still set for safety measures. So we encourage you, if you have any symptoms or have a high likelihood of not doing well, because of preconditions that you may have underlying, then we want to encourage you to stay home until it is safe. And we love you. We appreciate you. And we're so glad that we can get back together.
Yes.
And we'll see you this Sunday morning, whether it be in your home or in this church.
Amen.
Amen. Praise the Lord. We love you and appreciate you so much. And we'll see you soon.